But we want to switch gears this morning on Today in St. Louis Plus. The main thing we love about this show, right, Paul, is that we can have some very cool guests come in to talk about some very cool topics.
Yes, Sean Young is a code ninja. Welcome.
Yes. And it's there on the shirt. Hey,
It is.
Sean, thanks
Hi.
for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We brought you here because we really want to talk about coding, especially for our kids. I mean, right now, the industry, it seems like it's just booming. I know it's changing like everything else. Can you talk about why it's important to introduce our young people to coding?
Sure. So technology touches our lives everywhere, right? So introducing them to coding teaches them like responsibility, being ethical technology users. It also helps them build skills that they'll use all through their life. So teaching kids how to code teaches critical thinking, teaches creativity, it teaches how to process failure. And just it's a really fun way to engage kids in something new and really help them understand how technology works.
I bet it's growing too.
It is.
Kids that want to learn.
It is. It's there are so many platforms out there with video games and all of that, and I think parents really want to figure out how to channel their kids' creativity with that, and so that's where Code Ninjas comes in. We offer programs that help them do that in a fun, safe environment.
You know, Code Ninjas is really cool. I came out to visit you all once before, and it was really awesome seeing the kids with their laptops all open, working hard, and they were excited about building things like video games and stuff like that. I mean, it seems now like the kids are definitely more tech savvy than probably we are because they grow up with this technology. But how do you then explain to them how stuff like this works, like the phone, the iPad, how coding comes into the things they use every day?
So we do that by teaching the building blocks of coding. So teaching them the tools like sequencing, logic, algorithms, looping, all the things that go into software design and programming that make our phones and even this work.
Yeah.
So basically what we do is we start them out with like the ABCs of coding and we teach them how to build video games. So we start with block-based coding, which means the code's already written. So we teach them how it works together before we start actually teaching them how to write it. And then they progress through the levels of our program and eventually start learning how to write the code themselves.
Is this part of it, the building blocks?
Yes, it is. So this is part of one of our main programs is a junior program. It's for ages 5 to 7. So this is a beginner-friendly activity that you can actually buy online, and it's called the Code and Go Mouse. Very simple, as a programmable mouse here. You have maze pieces that you build a maze.
Okay.
And then you're gonna code how to do it. So you wanna learn how to do it?
I do.
Okay,
We do.
perfect. So I'm gonna clear it out to make sure it's all good.
Okay.
So there's little arrows, forwards, right, backwards, left. You press the arrows on how you want it to complete the maze.
Oh, and each move.
Each move.
Okay.
Each move. So
You should try it, Paul.
So I'm
you
gonna
try
press.
it forward, and then you want to go forward again.
Okay.
All right, then we're going to turn to the right.
Do I make it do that, or does it go?
No,
on its own?
we're going to program it first, and then it's going to go.
Oh, we're
okay, so
programmed
then
now.
you
I
have
just
I guess
got
two
it.
up.
Right, and then forward again.
Okay.
All right, and then let's see.
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
I had a little.
we
edge.
forgot
Okay.
it. We forgot to turn.
That is really
We
cool. You
forgot to turn,
programmed it.
but that's how we. Well, now we got to start over.
Oh, we got to clear it
So
out.
this is one of those things about how to process
love this.
failure.
Wow.
We did it. Now we get to try again.
Wow.
And that's really one of the basic building blocks of programming. My husband is a programmer. We own this together, and that's one of his favorite things about this program is that it really teaches them how to persevere and how to start over again and try again and try again. And we start that from a very early age.
How cool.
I'm not dealing with that very well. That
Oh,
I
so you
did
didn't
do
make it to
it
the end of
at
the-
trial and error, and this mouse did not follow my directions. So I'm gonna mess the whole
So it
table
was
up.
a mouse. It wasn't you.
Yeah, that's
your
right.
coding skill. Well, I mean, this is really great to
Sydney.
teach kids this. And you know what? This is a cool hands-on activity.
Yes.
I was wondering when I came out there, because I previously went out there, and I was wondering if it would be tough to keep the kids' attention on the coding. And it just seemed like it was not at all. I mean, they were heads down engaged in getting their video games right because they wanted it to succeed.
They wanted to succeed. Their projects get graded by our senseis. So they really want to succeed. They really want to build up through that next level. And, you know, that's what we really try to push them to do. We do have fun activities like this for them to have mental breaks. It would surprise you how much little things actually teach the fundamentals of coding. So like as simple as a Bop It toy.
Oh,
that
yes,
also teaches sequencing and logic skills. So we have tons of toys and STEM activities for them to do to really get them out of their head because they do get stuck. Our program is very comprehensive and challenging, and we really want to foster a healthy learning environment for them to get through it.
Oh, wow. I mean, this is just amazing. Sean Young, Code Ninjas. By the way, you're watching 5+ here at 7:22, unless you're watching the video we put up. So that's cool. But so do you ever see a kid who has a gift? More of a gift with this building,
just gets it.
Even at a young age.
Yeah, you definitely do. Right now we're running summer camps, so we have a lot of kids coming in through, and it's really fun to see their eyes light up when they really get to see how it works. And like, for example, our summer camps, a lot of them are Minecraft or Roblox, and we teach coding. We teach a coding aspect to that they didn't know was there before, and it's really awesome to see a kid's face light up when they accomplish something, learn something new. So excited to tell their parents about it and come back and do it some more.
Wow. One of our last questions, we got to ask you, the industry. Is it booming? Is there job security right now? Is it basically a good idea for parents to get their kids involved?
I think it is always a good idea to invest in your kids' education. And as far as the industry, it's ever changing. So judging it based off how it is right now, you never know what it's going to turn.
Yeah.
My philosophy is the more you learn, the more power you have. And this is something that touches every field, not just the tech field. Every field has some aspect of coding, at least understanding how it works. So to me, it's one of the best investments you can make.
It made me think too that we were talking about AI and coding and that you have to program the AI.
You
human,
do,
right?
A human has to program the AI, and then a human also has to monitor it because it's not perfect.
Oh, you're not kidding.
So we talked about this when you came out to the thing. AI can really be used. It should be really focused on as more of a tool than something that's taking over.
Okay, you are great.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
doing it.
Yes, thanks so much for coming in and showing us how you get these kids engaged in this. I mean, you're right. This could be an investment in a future career for a child. You really never know, but at least they'll have that option.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To participate in the industry. So, Sean, we really want to thank you for showing up this morning, waking up early with us. And I know you guys are probably really busy with summer camp right now.
We are.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for waking up with us again.